What is going on, everybody? Rod J back again to take a look at another beer. Thanks for swinging by to check out another video today. I'm actually bringing you one from Deschutes Brewery out of Oregon. This is the Dissident. Now, this is actually aged with Oregon Marionberries. And so the Dissident itself is a Flemish style sour brown ale under Deschutes that they brew, and they do different varieties of it. So this one's a little bit different. This one was actually done 2018, 11.7% ABV on this beer. So looking forward to crack this one open, decide to pull it up from the cellar and see what it has to offer. And it does say it is also aged in oak on here as well. Let's get this baby into a glass, see what it has to offer at this time. Oh, I didn't show that before I cut it. It does have the wax tops there, so you got to cut through that wax. A little fancy with it, Deschutes, and we'll get it open. So after a little bit of time, I was able to get the wax off of there. You know, the wax tops look good, but they are a pain in the ass to open sometimes. But I'm going to get that poured into this here. So you get the nice brown color on the beer. The head itself quickly dissolving, which is a characteristic of this style. As you can see, by the time the pour was done, all the head kind of faded away. I'm going to sit this down so I don't spill any. A little bit left in the bottle still. And the bottle itself was just over 16 ounces. So this is a 16-ounce glass, and that's why it's not all into it. But I like the reddish, brownish tone of the beer. Let me cut these lights back here. And you might see it come through a little bit more, but it's got that nice, almost burgundy type feel. You can see a little bit inside of some of the bubbles of the carbonation, but it is a really darkish type color to it. You get a nice tartness off the nose for the aroma. But if I was going to go in to thinking I was going to have, like I said, a Flemish sour or a sour type ale, everything you would have prevalent is coming right out of here. So everything to be expected. Now, I've never had Marionberries, so I'm not sure what to fully expect there. But we're just going to give it a taste and see if it's like the other berries. Definitely get the feel of it being that Flemish sour style. It's got that nice tart pop in the beginning, but versus some of the other sours, you don't have an overhanging of that tartness on the back end. It really kind of hits up front and then kind of starts to really come down rather quickly. So it leaves a nice amount of flavor in the mouth. You have that sour feel, but you don't have that extra amount of acidity to it, although you do have a little bit there. It's not overly done. I'm not feeling a lot towards astringency with this one here. A nice, well put together sour brown ale from them. On the tongue, you get a nice prickling of the carbonation. Definitely feel the bubbles doing their job. The cheeks get hit nicely with flavor. You do have a little bit of that fruitiness there. You have that berry type tone. Again, not having Marionberries, I couldn't distinct that from some of the other ones, although I will say it's not like a raspberry or a strawberry, but it definitely is a berry feel. After I swallow, I have a little bit of that leftover flavor in the mouth. Still, again, leaving a little bit of that tartness there, identifying it as a sour type ale. You're not getting much of the alcohol coming through. Maybe a little tinge there at 11.7. You have a few of these, they will definitely catch up with you. But it's got a feel to it where you don't want to just constantly pour it down. There's no drying effect to it, right? So it stays in the mouth a lot easier. You sit there, you have one of these, you're talking, you're socializing. You're not in a hurry to finish it, which is nice. So you want to take your time with it. It can be a nice little sipper if you want it to be. With that 11.7 doesn't all hit you at once. Not something you definitely want to try to chug either. I think that tartness is too much to try to do something along those lines. And I don't know why you would want to try to chug something like this. Why not just enjoy the beer and be in the moment? But overall, a solid beer from Deschutes. A little bit of a funky tinge on the back end, which is common with these type of beers as well. But I would definitely enjoy this one. And this was one I actually got a pretty good deal on too. So win-win all around, baby. But the Dissident, and this is the one aged with Oregon Marionberries. A nice beer again from our friends over at Deschutes Brewing. If you've had this one or any of their variations, let me know what you think. Put a comment in the comment section. But definitely one I would say to check out for anybody that is a sour fan. Well, thanks for swinging by to check out another video. I look forward to catching up with you guys soon. Keep drinking those good craft beers. Remember, there's always time. Get your beer on. Cheers, everybody.